Welcome to Above and Beyond Affiliate Marketing. I'm your host, Jason Ryland. Today we're going to go over the series Time for Success, and we're actually going to get into how to effectively manage your time. Okay, this is so important because it's going to boost your productivity, and it's going to really get you on that path to see multiple successes. Okay. So in this episode, we're going to go through the critical shift that you're going to need in order to start the success journey. So one of the reasons why people seem to struggle to gain traction, you see it all the time. You see it in if you're a part of any affiliate marketing post, things, people are just like, I've put ads out there. I don't have the traction. I'm not getting anything done. Sometimes they don't have it in their business to actually set up for success. And that's the hard truth. That's all there is to it. Because sometimes business in affiliate marketing, it's entirely due to the way you manage your daily activities. I'm guilty of this myself. So, but you have to take that next step. Now, it kind of points to one major problem. Now, this major problem is the people, everyone, they get in that mindset of, they just get stuck in that employee mindset. And you're so used to, and we all are, to, what do we hear all our lives? Even when we're in grade school, people say, oh, look, what do you want to be when you grow up? Fireman, astronaut, some 9-to-5 job, right? I'm not saying that those aren't admirable careers, if you want to do all those things. I'm just saying that we're set up to have a 9-to-5. We're set up to work for somebody, some good company that pays good benefits, all that stuff. We're actually taught that. Nowhere in our educational system that gives us that entrepreneurial mindset. There's no class that you take. What we should be teaching kids in grade school is actually time management, business affairs, I'm excited about this. Sorry, I'm stumbling on my words just because this is important to me. I think it actually should be taught in schools about how to be an entrepreneur, starting very young. Okay, so we want to help. If you're into either the make money online niche or you're into any wellness, health, fitness, I don't care. You want to help people make that transition so they can actually help themselves, right? Correct. So we need to focus on the most important task. That includes all you guys when you're getting into this business of affiliate marketing. It's a lot of fun and you can make a lot of money doing it. I know I have. But the thing is that you actually have to prioritize your time and assign the value to that time you spend building your business. The one thing that I do is that when I put together a book, I do a lot of different digital books and things. And I put together websites and those things. I've done funnels for other people. That's time. My time is valuable. When I have 15 hours doing something and building a web page for somebody, that's value to me. So that is when we have to say your time is more valuable than it ever has been. Especially if you're building a business, you're in affiliate marketing, there's something that you want to do that you've either never done before or you're learning to grow in that field, you need to focus on yourself. And because you're no longer an employee, when you're doing this and you're unplugged from your 9 to 5, and you're actually paid for the work that you do that day, regardless if you do or do not do it. That's very empowering words, because if you're not doing the work that you need to do to build and grow your business, you're not paying yourself enough. Okay? So, now, what we need to do is we need to get kind of ruthless with ourselves and with focusing on our most important tasks. Sometimes we fall behind. We find ourselves constantly treading water. We're trying to stay afloat, trying to get things happening in our lives. But as an entrepreneur, as an affiliate marketer, you're solely responsible for yourself and your business. And you have to have that ability to value your time. That's important. You got to make every minute count. You will have a major impact on the world, and the world will see how successful you are, but that's going to take time. Because if you fail to make this important shift in the way you spend your time, you'll always struggle to get where you want to be. Thankfully, this isn't that difficult to break that cycle. This is a special report, guys. Please take note. This is very important, because we're going to break that cycle and transition your way into thinking from that of an employee mindset to a more I'm the boss mindset. I'm in charge of what's going to happen mindset. But you need to prepare yourself for those responsibilities, and you got to be accountable for that. And just to let you know, the reality is you're going to become an entrepreneur. And these are the things that you need to do. Okay? You need to set realistic goals. Write this down. You must be honest about what you're capable of getting done every single day, any given part of the day. And you'll need to determine how many hours you're willing to invest in your business and assign those hours specific projects. From, like, when I do my podcast, I usually say, okay, from 8 to 9 o'clock, I'm doing my podcast. But I'm flexible enough to move it around if I need to, because I have meetings and such. But I manage that time, okay, for my specific projects. Say, okay, I'm building a landing page. I've spent this much time to get the content down for this landing page. So even if it's a specific project, and you're looking at somebody to build your landing page for you, and you're looking for more time, but you're like, you know what, I don't want to build a landing page, but I want to hire somebody else to do that. Now that's a specific project. Now you're going to have to search for, you just don't want anybody. You want that qualified individual. So you're going to have to write those down. You're going to have to break your task down into smaller, focused projects. Okay. Now, if you're an entrepreneur, you're in affiliate marketing, we've always been asked, what's your favorite book? What do you like to read? Things like that. I have a library of this stuff. And what I see a lot, besides Think and Grow Rich and Tony Robbins and those guys, a lot of people talk about the 4-Hour Work Week, right? By Tim Ferriss. If you haven't read it, I recommend it, just because it'll get you some of that time management specific focus points that you'll need to build and grow your business. So part of the 4-Hour Work Week, they talk about chunking. Okay, now I'll let you read the book and you can figure what that is all about yourself. But we're going to actually talk more about that in upcoming episode, because it's a great way to boost your productivity and get more done in less time. Okay, now guys, we got to cut out the distractions. So when you're working, I know if you have you have your cell phone next to you, stuff like that, put down the games, put down the Facebooks and stuff like that, unless part of your time is to do social networking and things to build your business. Because now that you're an entrepreneur and you're in affiliate marketing, this is your work environment, and you'll have to change drastically from what you used to do as an employee, and you need to optimize whatever workspace is that what you got going on that's supporting that focused work, that your productivity workflow. It's very important. So turn off the TVs. If you like to listen to music while you're working, great. Just keep it at a mellow level, so it's not blasting your ears or stressing out your eyeballs. Those things that are, let's cut out the distractions and stop checking your emails 20 times a day. Have that focused time, break that down and say, you know what, from this to this, I'm checking my emails. Now, of course, if you have families and stuff, emergencies and stuff, it's okay to put your phone on vibrate and set it aside for that. But just think that your phone actually is so smart. It has a do not disturb from this time to this time. You can put it in there, and as soon as that's done, it goes off automatically and it's business as normal. And if there was an emergency in that, hopefully there's not, but if there was, you would get that. But let's cut out the distractions, guys, because we want to identify the truth, okay, about what's going on in your life and your business, stuff like that. You got to stop the procrastination. You have to, because this is going to be one of the hardest things to do at times. There's going to be like, oh my goodness, I want to so bad. It's a beautiful day out. I should be going out on the boat fishing right now. I mean, I could go out there right now. I just do it. But that doesn't build your business, okay? Because you've gotten into the habit of procrastination. You got in the habit of turning on your Netflix shows or whatever it is that you might not even be aware of your procrastination at sometimes. Sometimes if you lose an hour on your phone playing games and doing all that other stuff, that's a major time waster. You just throw it down the tube and you get sucked in that. So, but we'll talk more about this in an upcoming chapter, because I think it deserves a section on its own, and it's really just that important, okay? So, you are going to be ruthless in your prioritizing. So, I don't think when you're working on your affiliate business, you're working on your building your foundation for your business, I don't think your email really needs to stay open while you work, because those notifications are a major distraction. Those YouTube videos and all that stuff, those are major distractions. So you don't need to constantly check your inbox or stuff. So we need to prioritize. We need to get out of that employee mindset. Okay. Now, let's wrap the show up today. We have talked about cutting out the distractions, and we know that it plays a huge role in our ability to prioritize. So, every hour you need to count, you will get more done. That's just plain and simple, because you will focus that time on each part of these segments, and you're only going to do one task at a time. I know people like to put their resumes together, this fantastic multitasker. I can do this, and everything else at the same time. You are less effective. You are, you can argue with me if you want. I've done the research. I've even been there, but multitasking is fine if it comes to it. But if you can go from one task to another task to get yourself in the habit, people think they're great multitaskers and they're just not, because they have not had the ability to actually task one thing and get that done and go into the next one. Okay, so we'll wrap that up, and let's have no outside interference moving forward, because in our next episode, we're actually going to go take a closer look how you can use this chunking technique I was talking about before, because it will immediately boost your daily output and you will keep focused on meeting your goals. So don't miss this one, guys. Don't miss out. So may you forever be richer. I also want to let you know that if you want to ask a question about this episode or any future episodes of Above and Beyond Affiliate Marketing, click on the message tab and record your message in our voicemail. We'd love to hear from you, and then we'll add that to our show. We leave nothing out unless it's really negative and stuff like that. We don't. If you're going to leave something negative, just don't leave alone. Okay, we're here to build and grow and be better for ourselves, for our families, and for society. So, with that, thank you for listening. May you forever be richer, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Thank you for listening.